I thought I'll have a lot of time. I mean, I'm working from home, so I get time to do whatever I want when I want to do. But no, sometimes you don't take your bath till 9 p.m. Okay. But then I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ito, and if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I'm a Lagos-based YouTuber. I make videos about lifestyle, travel, and freelancing. So if this is your first time of seeing my face on your screen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you like videos on freelancing, travel, and lifestyle, don't forget to anyway guys, how have you been? I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're using hand sanitizer. I hope you're doing every important thing that you're asked to do. It's very important to stay in your houses this period. Like, you don't have to go up and down, okay? 365 days of freelancing full time, and I'm just going to share with you guys the things that I wish I knew before pursuing a career in freelancing full time. I made a video on how I told my mother I want to be a full-time freelancer and her reaction, so I'm going to link it in the description box. So if you want to watch that video, you should definitely go and see that video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 things that I wish I knew before I decided to pursue a career. Risky business, okay? I didn't know that it was going to be this risky. I was thinking that everything was going to be rosy. You know, you check Fiverr, you get orders day by day, night after night, week after week, month after month. But that is really not the case. That is not how it works here, okay? It does not actually work like that. You have to put in the work, and it's actually risky because even after putting in the work, there are some days that will be slow days, like you're not going to get a single order, okay? There are some weeks that will be slow weeks and you'll not get any order. So it's a very risky business. It's not something that I advise someone that is not strong-willed and someone that does not have a strong heart and a strong heart and a supportive family to pursue, because if you don't have a family that is supporting you in this career, you will be depressed. The slow days will eat you up. You'll be frustrated because jobs are not basically coming. But if you understand that this is one of the risks of the business, and there are some times that you will not get as much jobs as you're supposed to get, I think everything will be fine. I think so. Also, there are some times that you get a lot of jobs and you'll be overwhelmed, and there are some times that you will not really get any job at all. So it's very important to, you know, just understand that this kind of thing happens. Finances, like I said earlier, the jobs do not come all the time. So when the job comes, when you're getting a lot of orders, it's important that you have sense and know that you're supposed to save. I don't want to know how you're saving, whether you're using a a fintech platform to save or you're actually saving in the bank. It's very important to understand that you have to save. So it's not when you now get paid, somebody pays you $1,000 for a job, which in Nigerian naira is like 370 something thousand naira for one job, and you're like, is this money? You now remember that there is one shoe, a new limited edition shoe that you saw online and you want to have it, and then you now spend 200,000 naira to buy that shoe, and then after buying that shoe you now remember that you saw this dress, this limited edition, this custom made dress that you saw on a celebrity's body, and you know that it's from a top designer. You now remember that that is the right time to buy the dress. you that is not the right time to buy it. You have to be financial, you have to know what you're doing with your life. That's not the time to be splashing money, to be squandering money, buying all the designer things left and right because somebody paid you a lot of money for one job. Because you guys spend all that money and next month, no job, something will just happen to your clients. Your clients probably, maybe something will happen to your client might fall sick, your client's job might not be working. So what's your backup plan? It's very important to save. I wish I knew about, anyway, it's not like I wish I knew. I live with an accountant, so it's really easy for me to, you have to know how to save money, except you want to be stupid. You have to know how to save money. So a lot of freelancers do not really understand the importance of financial literacy, and that's a mistake that most of them make, because when the job is going really great, you tend to like spend a lot of money and forget that there are rainy days that you might not really get a lot of jobs. Look at in this quarantine, there are a lot of people that have lost their clients because things are not basically working well. If you're somebody that depends on Fiverr full time to get clients, it might be tricky this business, because business might not be moving as usual. You might not see a lot of orders, the kind of orders that you see every day when things were like normal. So if you don't have a financial plan, like you don't have any savings, you're just thinking that life is going to go smoothly all the time, you're going to actually be in trouble. You'll be in trouble, especially in times like this when, okay, currently I have a job that I'm working on, which is 56,000 words. But imagine that I don't have any job that I'm doing. I don't have any clients that I'm working with. I don't have any retained clients. Or maybe I had one client that was always giving me jobs. And then instead of me to save money, I was going from one club to another, buying from one designer brand to another, thinking that this is like a full-time job, this is a client that is here to stay, and then this happens, I lose my client, and what am I going, like what's the plan, what am I going to do? So you have to like put this in perspective. Think about this when you're trying to like spend money. I'm not saying that you should not buy important things. I mean, you've worked hard, you deserve one, you have to spoil yourself a little bit, but I'm just saying that you should have sense when you're trying to like spend this money, when you're trying to squander this money, when you're trying to show us that our money be fine, but it's very important that you know how to plan. It's very important that you know that jobs do not come every time, so you have to have a backup plan. You have to know how to save. I currently use Piggyvest to save, but then you can use your bank to save. Just find a way to save or to invest the money, so that we will not be telling stories when things are not when you want to be a freelancer, your social life is like zero. But I didn't know that. But that's the reality of this job. You don't have a social life. You don't know what is morning or night. Like sometimes I'll sleep by 5. Like last night I slept by, okay, I worked till 3 a.m. and then I had to watch 2 episodes of Scandal. Like that was my treat to myself. I usually give myself a reward. I was like, if I write to 11,000 words, I'm going to watch 2 episodes of Scandal, and I wrote to 11,000 words. Okay, so I had to like give myself a treat. But then I'm just saying that you don't have a social life because you're working all the time, morning, afternoon, night. Most times you're sleeping really late, waking up. There was one time last year that I would basically sleep by 6 or 7 in the morning, and then my alarm is on by 9 in the morning, just because I want to meet a deadline. And then after that I have like 30,000 words, this 1,000, like left and right, and I was almost going crazy. I was not hanging out with my friends, I was not going to the cinema, I was not doing things that I actually like to do. I was not hanging out with people, I was not meeting people, I was not meeting new people. I was just at home working in front of my laptop all the time. So I wish somebody told me that if you want to do freelancing full time, you are going to try to give up your social life. But then what I've learned is that it's possible to like combine having a social life and having a thriving freelancing career. You just have to set your priorities right, because last year I started to make myself happy. I used to go to the cinema once in a month to see a good Nollywood movie. I know I saw Moms Out. No, I saw Love is War. I saw Living in Bondage. I saw I can't remember the name of the movie that has Blossom Chukwucheku and Linda Osifu, Mad About You, and a couple of other movies I saw in the cinema monthly. So this was my way of like having a social life and having fun, because I am a pro Nollywood person. I like to see Nigerian movies, especially in the cinema. So this was my way of having fun. And then I made out time to hang out with my friends. I set out time to hang out with my friends, maybe one Sunday in the month. Yeah, once Sunday in the month, and that was actually fine for me. And then I started to go to a co-working space before this whole quarantine thing. In the co-working space, I tend to I go there around 12 or 11, and I come back home by 9 p.m. So when I come back, I don't touch my computer. I just chat on social media, and then I sleep. And that was like my way of like separating my work life, not working like 24 hours or 18 hours in a day. That was my way of like setting out time to work. Like I was working for like 10 hours in a day, and it was working for me. Okay, so you have to understand that it's very important for you to separate your work life from your social life. Like don't allow the work to be overwhelming, don't allow the work to take over your time. You have to like plan to have fun. Don't live a triangular life. Okay, plan to have fun, plan to do the things that you enjoy doing, and don't just be at home on your laptop all the time. Okay, because like this life is one that we have. So it's very important that you do not allow your work to take over. Like people that do 9 to 5, they actually know how to have a social life, because they know when it is not work. Like they go to work probably around 8 or 9, and then they come back home around maybe 7, 6 or 8, and they know that when they are back, that's the end of work till the next day. So as a freelancer, you should not allow work to overwhelm you. I learned that late, because it was like sometimes I would just be really tired. I just submitted the 37,000 words. I have another 37,000. I had like 37,000 words job to submit. I just rest for one. It was crazy. But then when I started planning better and going to the co-working space, actually helped me to like meet my target still, because my daily target is 10,000 words. It helped me meet my target, and at the same time it also helped me like make out time to do the things that I actually love to do. So I think you should put that into perspective. That's one of the things that I wish somebody told me about freelancing, that I thought I'll have a lot of time. I mean, I'm working from home, so I get time to do whatever I want when I want to do it. But no, sometimes you don't take your bath till 9 p.m. Okay? But then when you're writing something at work, and then you don't really know how to punctuate properly, you now remember me when I'm doing my client's job, like in the middle of the day by maybe 12 noon, you're now sending me a very long document to help you edit. You're not paying me for it. So actually my client job, you're at work doing your own job, so you don't like. I noticed that most people do not really see freelancing as a career, which it actually is. They tend to meet you to do jobs for free for them. Like, do you understand? Like, how? How are you telling me in the middle of the day to come and help you and edit something? You don't think I have a life? You don't think I have something that important that I'm doing? You don't think that I have any important thing at all that I am doing or something? And this is that a lot of people are like this, and it's very, very sad because it comes from your friend. I wish I knew that my friends would not really understand that this is a career, and you don't get to chat me up when you're not going to pay me, because you're taking my time. This is time I'll be using to do client's job, and you want to make me to use 2 hours, 3 hours of my work time to help you edit a document for your job, and you don't want to pay. Like, so this is what you get when you are a freelancer, especially a freelance writer. You're getting documents from left and right from your friends who wants you to do things for you, who wants you to do things for them for free. And most of the time you expect me to pay for the working space, and then I pay money to stay in the working space to do your job for you, and you don't want to pay me. It's God that will judge you. God in heaven will judge you. Nobody believes that it is a real job, okay? I made a video on like telling my Nigerian mom that I want to be a full-time freelancer. That did not go down well, did it? I got a job in a bank, and then I turned it down to pursue a career in freelancing full-time. My people, it was not funny at all. My mom did not really understand what I was doing, so she was like, "What? Like, that is not a job. That is not a job. It is not a freaking job." But then you have to show them that it's a real job, like put in effort and make the money that you have to make. Okay, you have to make sure that you are earning enough for them to understand that, oh, you're actually doing well in this job, and this is a real job. This is not a joke. I wish I knew that nobody would think it's a real job, okay? But these are the lessons that I've actually learned from freelancing full-time. It's been 1 year of full-time freelancing. Do I have regrets? Do I want to get a 9 to 5? I don't think so. I don't actually think so. Do I enjoy my job? Yeah, I do. There are some days that are frustrating, but then I'm used to it right now, and I'm not doing badly for myself. So what advice would I like to give people who want to pursue freelancing full time? Think about what you want to do, because Google, be careful. The express you go, it's not as glamorous, it's not as easy as you think it is. But if you put in the right amount of effort, and you have a supportive family, you have supportive friends, and you are really hardworking, you're not desperate to make money, you're ready to like follow through, you're ready to be patient as long as it takes, I feel that there's really nothing that you cannot achieve as regards freelancing. So thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, it's been so exciting here, sharing my freelancing journey with you guys, talking about what I which I knew before I decided to be a full-time freelancer. And if you want to know how I became a full-time freelancer, I'm going to put the link in the description box where I told my mother I want to be a freelancer and how I made a decision and all that. So thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to stay safe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at IamGiftGoogle. In case you want to see my pictures. Okay. Thank you so much guys for watching. Till I come here again next time. Bye.